They choose you. They know that they can love you through this, that your heart is opening more and more. You are more in this like 9 of Wands state where you're feeling like you have to continue to protect yourself, but they trust that through time and through love that you're going to tear down those walls, and they see this long-term potential future relationship with you. But I want to show you what actually is possible. So we're going to take a look at the long-term connection between the two of you. Actually, before I forget, I do have initials for this reading. I have a lot. I really feel like the best sign is if both your first and last initial are here and their first and last initial are here. If you go by a different name, like then maybe that name would be here. 4 initials would be a very good sign, okay? If you have middle initials too, like that are here, that's fine. Okay, so what I have, let me know how the initials resonate, but I have A, O, M, F, C, V, I, D, H, P, B, W, L. But let's look into the long-term future between you and this person. I do feel like it's assuming that you do let them in, that you believe that you are this person that you used to know who you were, right? That you know who you are again and who you can be in a relationship. If you believe that, I feel like that's really important. If you don't, then this relationship could maybe not work out. But you know, that we saw some of that in part 2 about how you don't have to make it toxic, but you could. Okay, so it's about really like allowing yourself to be like, no, I know who I really am. I'm not who the other people told me I was. I'm not who I was when I was in these like traumatic relationships. The real me is here, right? Holding this 1 cup, the Ace of Cups, they can receive. You can receive this love from them, right? So if you allow that in, let's see the long-term future between these 2 people. By the way, my name is Beth, and I do offer trauma-informed intuitive tarot readings at the link in my bio. You can always book me there. Okay, I feel like there's one of the things that you're worried about is like that they're also gonna betray you, but I'm just getting that like that's another thing that you have to get over. And like, look, every relationship there's gonna be a risk of being hurt, and I'm just getting that like if you keep on not trusting them and thinking that there's going to be like cheating or something like that with the 5 of crystals, like it's just that's not, I don't see that happening in this connection. The other thing I think that you have to look at is like maybe how relationships were for you in the past. This is different. You maybe have had some positive relationships and some more difficult relationships. Clearly, we know that. And I just think that this relationship is unique. It's maybe like kind of out of the box in a way, outside of the box. And I think that you, if you need to kind of like take that approach to it, it's just different, and that's going to help you to move forward. 8 of Wands. But I see the Emperor and I see the Queen of Cups. Like this person is, it really could be either of you. Like there's a strong, just comforting compassion between these 2 people, stability between these 2 people, this caring between these 2 people that like that exists. I do feel like this is more like their side, because I feel like they're the ones coming in and like pursuing you and coming towards you. They cross the horizon to find you. That's Emperor energy. And I just feel like they are the ones that are like, we have a plan and we're gonna make this work. We've got this. And then you kind of, I even love that like we have the clamshell here. And the Cups energy, so much like that water energy, Moana energy, right? And I feel like this is you just kind of being like, okay, I can open up, I can experience this, I can allow this, and I can love myself, and I can contain my difficult emotions. That's the Closed Cup. I'm not repressing them, but I know they're still there, but I know that that's just a part of me that happened before. That's not who I fully am. I get to be this Queen of Cups. I get to love. I get to feel content. I get to be back in touch with my intuition, and I can do that safely with this person. That's what I'm seeing for the 2 of you long term. Yeah, it's like success and joy and a really great friendship between the 2 of you as well with the 3 of Cups. And like I said, 3s are a sign. So yeah, I just feel like that's another really good sign for you that this connection can just be so beautiful.